Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. The BJP-led Mahayuti is poised to retain power in Maharashtra Assembly elections, with the BJP clinching 132 seats. The Shiv Sena, Eknath, Shinde faction winning 57 seats, and the Ajit Pawar faction of the NCP also winning 41 seats. It's now down to this burning question: who will be the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra? Well, in the first reaction since the Maharashtra poll results, Sharad Pawar has come out and spoken. He has admitted that he was not expecting this kind of a defeat, reacting to Ajit Pawar's NCP securing more seats. The senior Pawar made it clear the people of Maharashtra know who the founder of NCP is. He has predicted a BJP CM now in Maharashtra. Anand Singh is joining us live from Mumbai for more details on this story. Anand, Sharad Pawar has given his first reaction since the defeat of the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi. What has he said?
Yeah, Uday, if we talk about the admission made by Sharad Pawar, who is the chief of the NCP and founder of the NCP, and he mentioned that he was not believing in such kind of assembly election results that has come, as the Mahayuti managed to win 230 seats in the state, and which is one of the historic mandate that the state gave for the first time in its history. And thus he mentioned that the kind of defeat that his party has suffered in this assembly elections, this was not expected at all, and he said that he will even look at the reasons why the party suffered such a massive dent after just the conclusion of the Lok Sabha election just 6 months ago, and what were the reasons that led to such a massive defeat of the Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra Assembly elections. And while commenting on the chief ministerial phase in Maharashtra, he said that the CM phase will be from the BJP, and Sharad Pawar, who is considered one of the tallest leaders in Maharashtra politics as of now. So his prediction comes at a time when there is a battle of choosing the Chief Minister is going on in Mahayuti, where all the three parties are all set to hold meeting to decide on the next chief ministerial phase in the state. Back to you there.
Okay. Let me quickly, in fact, also bring in some more breaking developments coming in on this big story. According to sources, a meeting with all elected BJP MLAs now is slated to take place at 1 p.m. tomorrow. This meeting will happen at Vasant Smriti BJP office in Mumbai. Sanjay Sharma is joining us for more details on this story. Sanjay, the BJP expected to go in a huddle tomorrow. Its MLAs meeting scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. What all is on the agenda? What is to be discussed? Interestingly, Sharad Pawar is predicting a BJP CM in the state now.
बिल्कुल बीजेपी का मुख्यमंत्री बन सकता है। जो शरद पवार प्रेडिक्ट कर रहे हैं वो बात सही निकल सकती है, क्योंकि इस बार पहली बार बीजेपी के इतने बड़े नंबर आए, 132 नंबर बीजेपी के अपने खुद के आए। इसके अलावा बीजेपी के 28 एमएलए, दो पार्टियां जो शिवसेना शिंदे गुट था और अजीत पवार के एनसीपी से जीत करके आए, तो बीजेपी को इस बार सीएम बनाना उनकी मजबूरी हो सकती है, क्योंकि इस बार नंबर उनके बड़े जबरदस्त रूप से फेवर में आए हैं और उनका जो स्ट्राइक रेट रहा है वो सबसे ज्यादा हाई रहा है। और इसके अलावा आपको एक बात बता दूं कि कल जब विधायक दल की बैठक होगी, जब असेंबली की जब बैठक बुलाई जा रही है विधायक दल की निर्वाचित विधायकों की, उसके पहले मुख्यमंत्री के नाम का फैसला हो चुका होगा। महाराष्ट्र में एक सीएम बनेगा, 2 डिप्टी सीएम बनेंगे, लगभग फार्मूला तय हो चुका है। लेकिन वो कौन होंगे, सीएम कौन होगा, डिप्टी सीएम कौन कौन होंगे, इसका फैसला दिल्ली से होगा, ये कहा जा रहा है। इसकी बात की संभावना है कि आज देर रात तक महायुति के तीनों नेता देवेंद्र फडणवीस, एकनाथ शिंदे, अजित पवार दिल्ली आ सकते हैं। केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री अमित शाह से उनकी मुलाकात हो सकती है और उसके बाद फिर सीएम, डिप्टी सीएम के नामों का ऐलान फिर कल हो सकता है। तो कल विधायक दल की बैठक में विधायक दल के नेता का नाम चुना जाएगा, यानी भावी मुख्यमंत्री का नाम बीजेपी चुन सकती है। बीजेपी अगर अपने पास सीएम की कुर्सी रखना चाहती है तो वो भी आज रात को तय हो जाएगा या कल सुबह तक तय हो जाएगा। इसके अलावा अजीत पवार एक डिप्टी सीएम के रूप में सामने आ चुके हैं और उनकी पार्टी के नेता स्वीकार भी कर रहे हैं, एक्सेप्ट भी कर रहे हैं कि अजीत पवार डिप्टी सीएम होंगे। हम वो मुख्यमंत्री की रेस में नहीं है। तो मुख्यमंत्री की रेस में बचे हैं एकनाथ शिंदे और बीजेपी के देवेंद्र फडणवीस। अगर बीजेपी देवेंद्र फडणवीस को सीएम नहीं बनाती है तो फिर ऐसी स्थिति में देवेंद्र फडणवीस के लिए कोई बड़ी जिम्मेदारी उनको दिल्ली में मिल सकती है। वो हो सकता है वो राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष की जिम्मेदारी हो, लेकिन कोई बड़ी जिम्मेदारी देवेंद्र फडणवीस को जरूर दी जाएगी।
कुछ और इस वक्त बड़ी खबर आ रही है. According to sources, after the meeting, party MLAs, all the three party leaders will sit together to decide the CM face of Maharashtra. Sources are indicating even BJP central leadership will get involved now in the meeting to decide on the new CM for Maharashtra. So big meeting scheduled for tomorrow. Anand Singh is joining us. Anand, first there was excuse me, beg your pardon, word that there could be a big meeting in Delhi, but now it seems that the action is going to happen in Mumbai. Is that correct, Anand?
Yeah, look, Uday, since early morning today, when we saw that how several of the newly elected MLAs first reached Sagar Bungalow, the residence of the Deputy Chief Minister and BJP leader Devendra Fadnavis, who has emerged as one of the tallest leaders for the BJP here in Maharashtra, as this was one of the BJP's best performance in the state when the Saffron Party won 132 seats. So, all the leaders were coming to Devendra Fadnavis to congratulate him for such a massive mandate that the state of Maharashtra has given to Mahayuti over here. And while the party dubbed this meeting as the courtesy call that all the MLAs were coming to meet him, similar meeting happened at the residence of Ajit Pawar at Devgiri, his official residence, just 200 meters away from the residence of Devendra Fadnavis. There also we saw that how all the MLAs, including the top party faces, were available over there, which included Praful Patel and Chhagan Bhujbal. So all the leaders during the meeting earlier held at Ajit Pawar's residence, that is Devgiri, they decided to elect Ajit Pawar as the leader of their legislature party. So now even Chief Minister Eknath Shinde is also holding a meeting with his newly elected MLAs at Taj Land End Hotel here in Bandra, and there also he is meeting with all the newly elected MLAs. This meeting was earlier scheduled to happen during the day, but the Chief Minister himself was in Thane, and looking at the distance his MLAs has to travel across the state and come to Mumbai. So this meeting was once again rescheduled for 4 p.m. and the meeting finally started around 4:35 p.m. in the evening when the Chief Minister arrived in Mumbai. So, given the fact that that all the three parties have held meetings with their newly elected MLAs, so the top leaders of now these three parties will be meeting once again in night or tomorrow early in the morning to decide the future course, as well as at the same time after holding discussions here in Mumbai, they will then travel to New Delhi, where they will hold talks with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who is one of the big faces of the BJP, and also with BJP President JP Nadda, who will be taking a call on the CM and Deputy CM formula, and also deciding if there will be any surprise element that the BJP has been known for to bring forward, whether it will be once again a surprise formula or they will go with the tried and tested face of Devendra Fadnavis once again in Maharashtra. However, these things have not been revealed, and even our sources have indicated that after meeting Amit Shah and JP Nadda, all these three leaders can also have a meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, so that with the formality of having a courtesy call with Prime Minister, they can also invite him to attend the swearing-in ceremony of the Chief Minister over here in Maharashtra whenever they decide the final dates. Back to you there.
Of India News is also joining us now live. Alok Mehta, the state has now been won. Now the action shifts to the leadership question, the leadership decision. Who will be Chief Minister? What all is going to be weighed by the three parties while deciding this?
Udayji, I think earlier also we were discussing about it, and that's why I feel the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a long-term strategy always. He in politics or even in the life, everybody, like even the corporate company, they think after 10 years what we'll do, but he think about 2047 also. So the second line leadership he prepared, but the party leadership I think because he is the topmost leader, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah ji. Before this election, it was the understanding. Like earlier, you remember the Uddhav Thackeray, they claiming, no, I was not for 2.5 years and all this controversy was there. So these kind of, this time there is no controversy about it. Maybe for reporting and for public purpose, one can discuss about it. That okay, there will be meeting and all. These are the formalities which they have to do, and because just to keep every section, every sector, you see the Maratha factor, the backward, Dalit, everything, because they see party in coalition also, the Shiv Sena Shinde. But what I feel and what I understand, because it was promised that after this election, Devendra Fadnavis will be the leader, and Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar will be deputy. Now the problem will be, because the number is quite big for both other parties also. So maybe Chhagan Bhujbal is a very senior most leader of Sharad Pawar days. Ajit Pawar is more senior even than Ajit Pawar in that sense. So how to adjust him, what the role he will do, maybe speaker or something, or what, I don't know what they will decide. So these kind of adjustment, cabinet, but because home and especially the home ministry and finance ministry is very important in Maharashtra. So these kind of, this last minute details they will discuss, and then the final Amit Shah ji and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will give final signal with the parliamentary board, Rajnath Singh ji. They will do formalities, what earlier we used to say in Congress party also, high command. But here even the mood of the MLAs. So it was expected even before the election also.
Yes.
There was understanding when everybody sat down and decided that okay, we will accept Fadnavis. So what my view, last minute anything happened. Because I remember even the Mrs. Gandhi days, Arjun Singh was elected after 7 days or 10 days, he was shifted as a governor. So in miracle, not only in Narendra Modi ji, but in other parties also it happened in my experience.
Okay, let me quickly get in more developments also coming in now this hour as deliberations continue over the next Maharashtra Chief Minister. Sources are telling NewsX the NDA has recognized Devendra Fadnavis as the top BJP performer in the state. So big development, Devendra Fadnavis being recognized by the NDA as the top BJP performer, Anand. This is a significant development.
Yeah, Uday, look, the way in which Devendra Fadnavis, who was the Chief Minister of the state in 2014 to 2019, and then after the 2019 Assembly elections, over the issue of the Chief Ministerial post with the Shiv Sena went away from the BJP NDA alliance, and the Mahavikas Aghadi was formed over here. And for 2.5 years we saw that how the Mahavikas Aghadi functioned, and even after that when the Eknath Shinde split with the Shiv Sena, he formed the government with Shinde-led faction there in Maharashtra, and since then he has worked under the Eknath Shinde, the Chief Minister of the state, but every time he kept on working to strengthen the party over here in Maharashtra, and especially the time when the party faced a major defeat in the Lok Sabha elections, when the numbers of the Mahayuti deteriorated in Maharashtra. Out of 48 seats, they could only manage to win 17 seats. Thus, they went ahead and they brought all the schemes, pro-people schemes, and Devendra Fadnavis was the face of the BJP to take on the Mahavikas Aghadi alliance, whether it was the Congress or the Shiv Sena led by Uddhav Thackeray or the NCP led by Sharad Pawar. He led the party from the front, and being the Brahman face of the party, he also worked to ensure that there was no clash between the Maratha and OBC people there in Marathwada as the issue of reservation emerged over there. Then he also worked closely with Eknath Shinde to bring such populist schemes in the state like Ladki Behan, providing cylinders to women over here, the families, poor families in Maharashtra. Then also announcing the exemption of toll for the vehicles, especially entering Mumbai. So these were the schemes, and even not to forget to mention about the electricity waiver that was given to the farmers of 3 horsepower, 5 horsepower and 7.5 horsepower. So all these factors worked for Devendra Fadnavis, and he led the party from the front, as well as he was continuously in touch with all the top BJP leadership, and he ensured that all the top leaders of the BJP comes and campaign in the state, where the assembly election was a very crucial fight, and it was a fight of survival, as the BJP was directly in contest with the Congress on 76 seats across the state. So definitely he took on the primary rival Congress in the state, and he dealt with all the charges that the opposition fired at him, and without getting reflected, without getting faced by all this accusation and allegation that the Mahavikas Aghadi leaders put on him, he led from the front for the BJP
Okay.
and emerged as one of the top performers for the party in the state. Back to you.
Okay, Nikhil Jain, let me quickly draw you in here, political analyst also. Nikhil, interestingly, even as the NDA believes that Devendra Fadnavis was the top BJP performer, Sharad Pawar coming out with his first reaction saying he's shocked at this result. Also, meanwhile, interestingly, predicting a BJP CM for the state.
So there, personally, I feel there would not be a BJP CM for the state, and the reason for that is simple, that out of an assembly of 288 seats with 145 being the majority mark, the BJP, despite its spectacular performance, still does not have a single majority of its own. It does have to rely on its alliance partners. Now, the point is that Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde faction has also done spectacularly, getting 57 seats out of the 80 or so that they contested. And I feel if the BJP decides to make a BJP chief minister in Maharashtra this time around, they would face a very strong vote from the Shinde Sena faction, and Shinde might very well say, okay, I'll go walk over to the next camp. Ajit Pawar would be very happy to accompany him, and Shinde gets to be the CM, which is precisely why he joined hands with the BJP after breaking away from Uddhav Thackeray in the first place. So I find BJP in a aage kuan piche khai situation, that if they do not make a BJP chief minister, they look weak, it looks stupid that the party with 132 MLAs is giving the chief minister post to somebody else, but they've already done it in Bihar a couple of times, and most recently with Nitish Kumar again. So I feel it would not be a BJP chief minister. Probably Eknath Shinde is going to continue forward. There is also the fact that the election was primarily fought with Eknath Shinde being kept as the CM face. I would not say he was directly called the CM face after the elections, but nobody was questioning Eknath Shinde's claim to the CM seat. Now the question arises, what happens with Devendra Fadnavis? I don't think he would be made the BJP president, as a lot of people have been talking about, for the simple reason that JP Nadda is a Brahmin, Devendra Fadnavis is a Brahmin, and the BJP is very clever with its demographic representation. Except the Muslims, they make sure that every community is sort of proportionally, every community, every region is proportionally represented in their posts. I don't think they're going to make a Brahmin a party president after a Brahmin demits office. So I feel Devendra Fadnavis would have a strong seat in the union cabinet. The Eknath Shinde is going to continue as the CM.
Okay,
and,
okay. We're getting more news coming in amidst the
BJP,
clamour over the next Maharashtra CM. Sources tell NewsX Eknath Shinde may perhaps get a second term as CM, considering his stellar performance against the Shiv Sena UBT. Alok Mehta is still with us. Alok Mehta, the factors are weighing in favour of Eknath Shinde as well, are that he's performed stupendously against the Shiv Sena Uddhav faction, reducing them to just about 20 seats, while he himself has got more than all the three parties of the Vikas Aghadi combined.
I think we can't predict about it, but if there are sources, if they are claiming for him, I can't understand, because this is the understanding of the parties. But maybe, like Nitish Kumar, they wanted to give a message for Bihar or some other states. Okay, we have adjusted, even in 57, Shinde, Shiv Sena got it. But I still, because we have to just give in the floating this kind of situation. Last minute, what they will decide, that's why I'm saying last minute one can change. So maybe for their own MLAs, they will say, okay, our claim is there, we want it. But because what I understand, there was an understanding between three when they sat down. And the Eknath Shinde also want a future. Ajit Pawar will never go against this coalition. There are still cases are there. It's not that because he joined the BJP, that's why the cases are closed. So maybe the other reasons are also there. Then you see the Sharad Pawar, one line, that okay, this is a victory of Ajit Pawar. See, even Sharad Pawar is making a just signal. For Supriya Sule also, they want in case in future, NCP, yesterday also I was mentioning about it, Supriya Sule, again, people say, okay, no, they are very fighting and all. But Sharad Pawar always keep option open. And that's why still he is alive, and Supriya Sule is also his daughter. So I think they will have some adjustment for the center and state politics. And Eknath Shinde, because he is just to convince his own MLAs. That's why they are waiting, that at least how he will deal with his own MLAs, what positions. Now this all is speculation, because everybody is bargaining at least for their own people. And because number is so big, you can't satisfy everybody. Even the BJP also for Fadnavis, maybe I know the number of leaders, even earlier when he was brought to as a party president there were some, even the central leader were not happy about it. I'm not naming them. You must be also following these developments. So I think this kind of in a big party, Congress party or BJP or any
Okay.
big party,
Okay.
always they have alternative. This is
Okay,
not
point
a family
taken.
party.
In fact, joining us now on the broadcast is a very special guest, Prakash Javadekar, former Union Minister, is live with us now. Prakash Javadekar, welcome. Thank you very much for being with us today. What do you believe has been the reason for this strong mandate in Maharashtra for the Mahayuti?
It is because of achievement of Mahayuti on both fronts of development and welfare, and united efforts of all the three parties who are in the combination. These are
Yes. Do you believe that the BJP RSS coordination on the ground this time has proved to be the game changer?
See, RSS is our ideological parivar. So, it is natural that though they don't essentially campaign for party or something, but they campaign for more voters to come in and impress upon the national and state issues. That is the only thing they do essentially, and therefore to say Sangha, Swayamsevaks do it on their own also, because they have also their opinion, they are also voters. So they do it. And this time it was not only RSS and BJP, but it is people. People have taken charge of this. They have taken charge of this election, and they have performed tremendously. It is not whispering campaign, it is mouth to mouth.
Yes.
And that mouth to mouth campaign went in favor of BJP, Shiv Sena and NCP Ajit Pawar, because people thought that this is correct, and they wanted to avenge the betrayal done by Shiv Sena, because in 2019 people elected BJP Shiv Sena together. We were in alliance.
Yes.
And Shiv Sena ditched and betrayed the people's mandate. They betrayed the people, and therefore people have punished them. See,
Absolutely.
RSS is our
Mr. Javadekar, I would like to ask you though about Bala Sahab now. You know, he's one of the people who, of course, has been the ones who's led the Ram Mandir movement. Uddhav Thackeray now, I believe, in the past 1 year has not even visited Ayodhya once. Do you believe this ideological shift or perception of it has also cost Uddhav Thackeray's faction seats in the assembly?
Yes, his father was saying that the day Shiv Sena goes with Congress, I will shut the shop. Now people have shut the shop.
Okay. Mr. Javadekar, I think okay, Mr. Javadekar, okay, I think he's back with us. I think we were having some technical trouble with you. Now, Mr. Javadekar, I want to ask you also about, this "Ek hai to safe hai" slogan as well. Do you believe that also has been a game changer? Somewhere it consolidated the Hindu vote as well for the BJP, for the Mahayuti, and did not ensure that it broke up in different castes, like we saw in the Lok Sabha election, where perhaps a caste survey pitch was made then. The caste census survey, the constitution pitch was made by the opposition. So do you believe this "Ek hai to safe hai" has been an important slogan, which has also helped?
It is not religious. The bitter campaign on caste census and many other efforts to divide people, South versus North, OBC, caste-wise struggle, then scheduled caste-wise, there should be struggle after the census. Then scheduled tribe also, there will be caste-wise, people will So, fragmentation of voters is their agenda. United voters' voice is our agenda. And therefore, एक है तो सेफ है. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, OBCs, general classes, all are one. This is what Prime Minister explained yesterday also.
Okay, my final question then to you, what does Ajit Pawar bring to the NDA and what does this victory mean for him personally as well?
No, he is also everybody joining NDA adds something to the combination, and therefore it.
Yes, also, you know, the saturation of schemes as well and delivery of schemes. Do you believe that's also something that the people believe that the BJP does?
Now, BJP in 6 states, BJP has consistently won 3 elections in a row. So this is BJP's record because they perform good, they do good governance, they do people-friendly administration, and therefore people time and again believes in them and do it. Congress theme is promise moon and don't deliver anything. So that is not the BJP or our combinations case in various states. So we are winning consistently 3 elections in a row when people are changing because of anti-incumbency. After 5 years in many states, BJP has, because of his good governance model, guided by Narendra Modi, it is becoming a party which is growing continuously. We are the world's largest party and we work 24/7. And that is why people believe in BJP and lead.
Okay, my final question then to you, do you believe then that the win now in Maharashtra and of course earlier in Haryana as well have once again restored the BJP's wave perception and also the popularity of PM Modi is back after the losses you suffered in the Lok Sabha election, in particular in Haryana of course and in Maharashtra where seats did go down. Do you believe all of that has been corrected now with these back-to-back assembly wins?
No, Lok Sabha was a fight between false narrative, and that false narrative somehow impacted people. But we have got third time mandate. We have not lost the election. We have got third time Modi ji has become Prime Minister. This is also unique after 50, 60 years. So it was only Indira also not continuous, and only Nehru was continuously 3 terms. So this is also first time happening in the country that people believe in BJP. Numbers will always differ in each election because every election is a new election. Every election is a separate election.
Okay. My thanks to you, Prakash Javadekar, for joining us on the broadcast, former Union Minister. Thank you very much for speaking with us on the Maharashtra results and what you believe were the factors that has led to this win for your alliance. A quick break on that note. Let's be back on the other side with lots more.